If you didn't get emotional in this trade here and you stuck to having a plan, like this is a perfect example of that. I can't give a better example in this trade today. Like it's super key to do the same shit every day and not go through emotions, not base anything off of emotions, because you would have got fucked today on this trade mentally. Hey, what's going on, guys? Make sure you guys subscribe, turn your noise on, and leave a like for future videos. Catch you guys there. Peace. You know what I never understood though? You know how people say if it's bad to like do the same thing every day in the markets because the markets will then eventually figure out what you're trying to do and they'll trap you? Who came up with that? The reason why people say that is because people just tend to make excuses for like their losses, right? Like it's one way to own for a loss, but two, to blame the markets or blame whatever so and so because you lost money. Like, oh, markets faked me out here. Like, you can't just blame the markets. Like, the markets are moving the way it's moving. Your job is to like learn how to adapt with the markets, right? Understand what the markets are doing. And you can't predict every single candle in the markets, obviously. Sometimes you will be wrong, and it's okay to be wrong, but you're able to understand that markets will do whatever it wants to do. Your job is just to adapt, and you can't make excuses for the rest of your life as to why you take a loss, right? Some losses are unavoidable, some losses are stupid, some losses are good losses, right? But you don't understand the difference. Don, it seems that the primary keys to your success are: 1, you always honor your stops; 2, you only trade clean setups; 3, you never overtrade. Would you agree? Yes. There's a lot more to that, but primary keys, yeah, I guess so. I'll put that on top. I think this year though, it wasn't really, for me, it wasn't really about like just being profitable, because I was very profitable. I think for me this year it was just more of being like super consistent, like being more consistent than I was last year, which I do believe I am this year because I'm more disciplined. Less trades but more wins for me this year. Nobody done do the same thing every day.
Not literally.
That's all that is, chat. I don't know, I can't stress it enough. I just wish sometimes I can just like tattoo on your forehead, on each of you guys' foreheads here. We have like what, 300 people here? Man, I'll tattoo on your forehead. I'll tattoo, do the same shit every day. Like, I don't know, like that's the best way I can describe it. Look for first time subs every day, just from everything, same thing every day. Was it last month, end of the month, where someone was like, I think it was May or April, when someone was like, don't trade today, it's the end of the month. Remember that in chat? It was April, like throughout the whole stream he just kept saying, don't trade today, it's not good. I think I managed to get 10 pips that day. Markets were volatile that day, volatile. But again, it goes back to saying, like I'll say it, treat every day the same. Do the same thing every day and treat every day the same. You have Mondays that ranges, you have Tuesdays that ranges, you have Wednesdays that ranges, you have Thursday that ranges, and you have Fridays that ranges. Days will range regardless of what day it is. It's just a matter of, are you able to see the volume when it's not ranging? Like some Mondays are volatile, some Fridays are volatile, some first days of the weeks are volatile, first day of the months are volatile, right? Some days aren't, but like you're there to see it. Like you're still waiting for the same thing, you're doing the same thing every day stuff. It's not like you're going aggressive this day and the next day you're not going aggressive because it's a Monday. It's like, that's too emotional, right? And we don't want to be emotional in trading. Might get the 1 hour start play though, that I might consider entering if price comes down closer and we can put ourselves stops in. But if you break the lows, then Chalbala, if you're coming back down the range to follow the daily trend. So I'm actually gonna place my self stops here as we're getting closer at 153, 118. Gonna have a start play 1 hour self stop. My stop loss in this case is gonna be the current candle highs. If price were to activate for around 16 pips and a TP of overall around 39 pips to 4 pips in this range. This self stop is based on the fact that we have closed out resistance here, and if you break these lows here, we're breaking back into this range for price to drop down below the support. It'll also be a 1 hour fake out too. 1 hour fake out plus I guess you can say a 30-minute and 15-minute fake out at the same given time. 4 hour rejecting that resistance. Daytime for that be flipping bearish again. All right, we're in chat. We're in chat. My sell got activated here. Sell got activated here. I am in a sell here. Be very. I told you guys a plan already about how we move my stops to break even and stuff, but going to sell here. Sell loss is gonna be the previous kind of high for 18 pips, or sorry, for 15 pips, 16 pips, and TP is gonna be down here for 40 pips here. Once price comes down here towards that wick, which is also the 15-minute support, I will look to move my stops to break even. That'll be around 6-7 pips in profit. So just telling you guys now ahead of time in case you guys got your fingers ready. All right, because it's a starter play. Usually what happens is it does bring in a lot of volume, and this move should be, obviously if it wants to drive now, it should be quick. So be very
1 eternity later.
This 15 is wobbling back and forth. The penguin. This thing just needs to flop down. Oh, here it goes. Can we flip penguin? Yeah, I mean, it looks like, I think once you break the lows, it should be goody, but this hourly looks pretty clean to drop down now. Back into the range we come. It looks like a fake out. So the trade still made sense. I think it was super important today not to go over emotions. Just imagine how much of a disaster this would have been. We would have been, one moment we're like, we should have closed. One moment we're like, look, we're driving down now. You know, it's a disaster. But kept our composure today. Chat, I am going to move my stops to break even here as we're tapping this 15-minute minor support here. I am now making this trade a risk-free trade, and let it run. Oh shit! Can we get 10 pips in profit, chat?
Let's go.
Come on, can we get 10 pips, man? It's been a long trade, well-deserved trade for motions, man. Super key. We are. Yo, chat, I'm gonna close half of my positions here at 9 pips here. On a half. It is what it is. We did close half right, but it is what it is. I'm still closing half just to secure some profits. Again, I do the same thing every day, and now I have a 2.50 lot running remaining on my trade here. After closing half, securing 9 pips. Yo, chat, how you holding up today, chat? I know you guys are drained. That trade was like, it was long. It was like an hour, like 4 or 5 minutes in that trade here. We went through a lot of, like, we came to a point where we were literally like, what, 2 pips away from our stop loss. Never got tapped. We came down, closed bearish. Understood the 4-hour candle was very important to close bearish. The 1-hour candle closing back into the range. Now we're just driving down Ciao Bella. Just if you didn't get emotional in this trade here and you stuck to having a plan, like, this is a perfect example of that. I can't give a better example in this trade today. Like, it's super key to do the same shit every day and not go through emotions, not base anything off of emotions, because you would have got fucked today on this trade mentally.